Hey there, Royals fans. It's Royals Hall of Famer Mike Sweeney. Have you or your kids concerns?
What is up? What is up?
Our Kansas City community a better place to live, work, and play?
Hope everybody's having a good Mother's Day. We're going to get set up here and get it running. Stand by.
Are shining a spotlight on 6 impactful coaches in the KC metro area. Nominate a high school coach today at royals.com/coaches with character.
Hey, Royals fans, this is HUD. Another broken bat? Broken bat. Base hit into left center field. Another job for Gorilla Glue, the official sponsor of broken bats, and so much more. Gorilla Glue is incredibly strong, 100% tough, and bonds virtually everything from quick fixes to serious repairs, indoors or out. And you can trust it'll hold because the big gorilla made sure of that. Gorilla Glue, for the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Fridays are for fans. Fans of the Royals, fans of the city, fans of fireworks, fans of fountains. On Fridays at the K, you'll become a fan of the Royals' new City Connect uniforms. The Forever Fountains design honors our history, celebrates the heart of America, and shines with the spirit of what's next. Because here in Kansas City, our future is fountains up. Join us on Fridays for monthly giveaways and put your pride on display. Visit royals.com/cityconnect.
To hydrate or caffeinate? Why not both? New Sonic Refreshers blend real fruit with a splash of energizing green tea. Try it sparkling or still in 3 mouth-watering flavors: berry citrus, mango peach, or strawberry passion fruit. You've earned it. Seriously. Carried all your groceries in one trip? Turned your clothing pile back into a treadmill? Parallel parked on the first try? Sip to that. All new Sonic Refreshers. Live free, eat Sonic.
Community America is invested in KC and every Royals fan. In baseball terms, that means they're the ketchup to your hot dog, the cheese to your nachos, the stretch to your 7th inning, or simply put, they're a partner in reaching your financial goals. Because when it comes to your money, they'll help you call all the right plays. Oops, another baseball term. It's kind of my thing. Member owned, open to all, Community America Credit Union, invested in you.
We go to the bottom of the 7th inning at Kauffman Stadium. The Royals trail the Tigers 6-3. Left-hander and Manuel de Jesus is back on the mound. He's got 6 up, 6 down since entering in the 5th inning. Lane Thomas leads off for the Royals. He's pinch hitting here. Kyle Isbell in the 9th spot. Open stands from the right side for Thomas. De Jesus delivers. Fastball up and away, ball 1. Well, the Tigers have gotten some good fortune from a pinch hitter in the 9th spot. That was Gage Workman in the 6th inning, who hit a go-ahead 2-run homer. De Jesus delivers again. Curveball dips in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Maybe the Royals could get some of that good fortune. The pitch. Thomas is out in front of a changeup. He swings and misses 1-2. Well, the Royals' last hit was Michael Garcia's game-tying RBI single in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. Fastball knee-high down the middle, called strike 3. Thomas challenges. He thinks it was low. It was certainly over the plate. ABS says strike. Confirmed. An unsuccessful challenge. And the Royals are now out of challenges tonight. Pitching change for the Tigers. A.J. Hinch claps his hands and points to the bullpen once more. The Tigers have a righty coming into the game. Royals down 6-3 on the bottom of the 7th continues.
Hey, it's Bobby Wood Jr. My dad taught me to be the best. Hit after hit, play after play. That's how you pass something off. When Bob Hewitt and Alan Wiegers opened Bob Allen Ford, they built a dealership where community comes first. 40 years later, their kids and grandkids carry on that legacy. Some things are worth passing on. Bob Allen Ford, family built, KC proud. All Fords are created equal. It's your dealer that makes a difference. Make your perfect play at boballenford.com.
At Planet Fitness, we know how important it is to take care of both your mind and body. That's why now through May 15th, all new members get free massage amenities all month long, so you can reset, recover, and leave feeling stronger than when you came in. Join the club for just $1 down, $15 a month, and get free massage amenities for the month of May. No commitment. Deal ends May 15th. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet. See club for details.
Truck drivers, maximize your miles and earn top pay as a team driver at Schneider. Schneider just raised its pay for team drivers and has the freight to keep you moving. More business with small package parcel shippers creates new opportunities with DC-to-DC drop and hook freight. The advantages don't stop there. Schneider's teams also enjoy the newest trucks with factory-installed power inverters and outlets, refrigerators, and memory foam mattresses. Join now and sign-on bonuses of up to $16,000 per team may be available. Find your team driving job at SchneiderJobs.com.
The new pitcher for the Tigers is right-hander Kyle Finnegan. And maybe the Royals can do the same thing they did against Finnegan a couple of nights ago. And that is score 2 runs on 3 hits. Finnegan got reported out on Friday when he ended the game. The Royals tied it and then ultimately won it in walk-off fashion.
Well, Garcia is going to have to go after the first pitch if he's going to do what he did the other night.
That is exactly what he did the other night.
And he's not afraid to go after the first pitch, by the way.
Finnegan delivers, and Garcia takes the first pitch outside ball 1.
Finnegan made sure he wasn't going to do that.
Back on Friday, Garcia whistled the first pitch for an RBI single that tied the game and set up Kyle Isbell's heroics in the bottom of the 9th. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball outside. 2 balls, no strikes. On Friday, Finnegan entered and promptly gave up a double to Michael Massey, an RBI single to Kyle Isbell. He got the third on an error, and then Garcia single to bring Isbell in. The 2-0 pitch. It's low, 3 balls, no strikes on Michael Garcia. He's got 3 hits tonight. A couple of singles and a double. He's also driven in a run. The 3-0. Fastball high, and that's ball 4. Doug Garcia takes a 4-pitch walk. Well, Denny, you see all the time, you never know who's not going to have it when you point to the bullpen as many times as you do. And at least through one batter, it looks like the Tigers just went from a guy who definitely had it, and Manuel De Jesus, who went 7 up, 7 down, to a guy in Finnegan who was not effective on Friday and has yet to throw a strike tonight.
Yep. And the more guys that you point to, this is a game of a million relief pitchers.
First pitch to Bobby Witt Jr. He swings and misses at a slider, strike 1. That pitch was down and out of the zone. Witt chased it. So even though Finnegan got a swing and miss, he still has not thrown a pitch in the zone. The 0-1. Witt shots it toward third. Workman fields on one long hop over to second. One quick reel to the first is in time, a double play. And that ends the inning. One big bounce for Gage Workman, who has the biggest swing tonight. And now also starts a key defensive play to get Finnegan through the 7th. He throws 1 strike in the inning. And the Tigers retire the Royals in order. We go to the 8th at Kauffman Stadium. Tigers 6, Royals 3.
Fridays are for fans. Fans of the Royals, fans of the city, fans of fireworks, fans of fountains. On Fridays at the K, you'll become a fan of the Royals' new City Connect uniforms. The Forever Fountains design honors our history, celebrates the heart of America, and shines with the spirit of what's next. Because here in Kansas City, our future is fountains up. Join us on Fridays for monthly giveaways and put your pride on display. Visit Royals.com/CityConnect.
Plumbing service shouldn't be a hassle. That's why KC calls on KB Complete for all their plumbing needs. For over 30 years, whether it's water quality, drain cleaning, sump pumps, or more, no job is too big or too small. From start to KB Complete, we believe in honest work, real results, and the kind of care that makes a difference. Call KB Complete at 913-730-5111 or visit kbcomplete.com today.
The job's not done until it's KB complete.
Imagine a child suffering with a year of unexplained fevers, month after month of anxiety, confusion, and fear. Imagine it were your child. Now imagine Children's Mercy researchers finding answers leading to cures, a breakthrough to help that child, and thousands of others. Bold science leading to brighter futures. Imagine that. Children's Mercy. Bold science built for kids.
We're coming to you live from the IBEW Local 124 broadcast booth. And now on to the 8th inning for Sunday Night Baseball. The Royals trail the Tigers 6-3. By the way, Star Wars Day at the K returns on Saturday, May 23rd, when the Royals host the Mariners. Celebrate with a Royals Roku bobblehead with the purchase of a beat ticket. Visit royals.com/Star Wars. Well, Denny, this is the way.
Yeah, and as you just pointed out, whenever you point toward the broadcast booth, you never know who's going to start talking or what they're going to say. Workman digs in against Lang, and the first pitch is whistle foul into the upper deck. And strike one. Workman really has the big blow of the game. That was his pinch hit 2-run home run in the 6th inning. Right down the right field line and into the seats it went. Lang's next pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Workman hitting in the 9 spot, so Beerling and Gonigal will follow. The 0-2 pitch is in tight. And 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Tuesday night in Chicago, Royals begin a 3-game set with the White Sox, and Stephen Kolek will pitch for the Royals. Fly ball well hit center field. Thomas to his right and back to make the catch. And Workman took the ball pretty well the second time, but he is out number 1 here in the 8th inning. And now Matt Beerling. It's been on twice. He has walked and doubled. It's 1 out of 3. Kolek on Tuesday night on the south side of Chicago will face veteran right-hander Eric Fetty. Ground ball to the hole at short, cut off by Garcia to his left, and the throw to first. Retired Beerling, and they're 2 men out. And now McGonigal. Kevin has been on twice with a walk and a single. So the left-handed hitter facing the right-hander Lang. First pitch fastball is way outside. Two out, bases empty. We are in the 8th, and the pitch. Grounded foul past the first base dugout. The game on Tuesday night is the first of 3. Seth Lugo pitches on Wednesday night against lefty Noah Schultz. Inside corner, strike called. 1-2 on McGonigal. White Sox have not declared who their pitcher will be on Thursday night, but Rubich is scheduled for the Royals, and it's on the St. Louis. Pitch way outside. And that evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch with 2 out. Ground ball, but right at the shortstop lid, who was behind second base to throw out. McGonigal, it's a 1-2-3 inning. For Lang, to the bottom of the eighth we go. Detroit 6, and the Royals 3.
In Kansas City, it takes heart to step up to the plate. And that's exactly what Graceland nurses do every day. As a proud educational partner of the Kansas City Royals, Graceland University has been preparing nurses to lead for over 50 years. Kansas City needs nurses. And now is your time. Get your DSN, MSN, or DNP on campus or 100% online. Enrollment is open. Step up. Stand out. Become a Graceland nurse. Apply today at graceland.edu.
This is Mitzi Dulon, founder of Simply Fuel. In 2015, as the Royals team sports dietitian, I randomly made my protein bar recipe for the players. The players loved them, and we won a world championship 6 weeks later. Made with clean, gluten-free ingredients, they are loved by kids, adults, and pro athletes. Buy my Simply Fuel protein balls at Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart, and Target. Go to simplyfuel.com to find them in your local Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart, and Target.
Hi, this is Mark Ferguson, attorney at law. If you ever hear one of these phrases, how much have you had to drink tonight, sir? Do you know how fast you were going? I'm going to need you to step out of the car. And you may be looking at fines, restrictions on your driving privileges, and perhaps some long-term consequences, and you need help. My name's Mark Ferguson, and I can make your legal situation go much smoother. Don't make another mistake by not calling me, Mark Ferguson, attorney at law. Give us a call at 877-221-MARK. That's 877-221-MARK. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertising.
Tonight's game is presented by DHI Roofing. If you've suffered damage to your home from extreme weather, hail, or high winds, contact DHI Roofing at dhiroofing.com.
Royals will be batting here in the bottom of the eighth inning. Pasquantino, Collins, Jensen are scheduled ahead against Finnegan. Finnegan entered in the seventh and promptly walked Garcia, but then he got Bobby Witt to ground into a 5-4-3 double play. So Finnegan now on his own as he faces Vinny Pasquantino. Then he singled and drove in a run back in the third inning. Royals scored 2 runs on 3 hits in the third and then 1 run on 2 hits in the fourth. And they have not had a hit since. So Finnegan goes to work, and his first pitch is a fastball for a strike. Then his RBI gets him 19 for the season. Next pitch is lined into center field for a hit. So Pasquantino begins the eighth inning with a clean single to center. That brings up Eric Collins. Isaac Collins, I should say. Collins has struck out, fouled out to the third baseman, flied out to deep center. Up there, left-handed. And Finnegan's first pitch to him is grounded to first. They're going to go to second for the force out. And no chance to double Collins, who runs well at first, who was batting left-handed besides. So runner at first with 1 away here in the eighth inning. Up comes Carter Jensen. Carter Jensen so far tonight has fouled out, grounded to second, and driven in a run with a sac fly. 1 on, 1 out, 6-3 Detroit, bottom of the eighth. Finnegan goes to work and misses the outside corner, and 1 ball, no strikes. Nick Lofton is on deck. The right-hander ready at the 1-0 pitch. This is on the outside corner, strike call.
So far this season, the Royals' record in series finales, I should say, are 3-9. Swing, and he just barely kicked a foul. One and two to count on Carter Jensen. Collins, pretty good lead at first. Finnegan checks him out and pitches to Jensen. He tried to hit the outside corner with a 1-2 pitch, but missed. So let's even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Collins will lead the 2-2 pitch instead over to first, and the runner back. The Royals are seeking their first sweep of the Tigers since May of 2024. It was also the Royals' last series win against the Tigers here at Kauffman Stadium. The Royals have already clinched the series. The pitch is high and now a full count.
Even though the actual order of wins doesn't matter over the long course of the season, it's just odd how the order does impact how you feel.
Oh, sure. 3-2 pitch. And he walked it. Well, not exactly a leadoff walk, but it's very significant because that walk brings the tying run to the plate. We can pause right here for station identification. This is the Royals Baseball Network.
Hey, it's Carter Jensen, and this is your home for Royals Baseball. 96.5 The Fan.
KFNC FM and AM, HD1 and HD2 Kansas City, an Odyssey Sports Station.
Finnegan now has given up 2 walks since entering the game and pitching to just 5 batters. And now Michael Massey cranked out a 3-run home run the other night. He's going to pinch hit here for Lofton.
And 2 nights ago, Denny, he had a leadoff double against Finnegan.
So 2 on, 1 out. And how big will that base on balls turn out to be in this game? Finnegan to Massey. Takes a swipe at the first pitch. No contact, though. The count is 0-1. Massey swings evaluating. Runners lead away from first and second. In comes the pitch. Swung on a miss. Snap through the second. Scrambling back is Isaac Collins. Michael Massey overall in the series against Detroit's 2 out of 6. And both of his hits have gone for extra bases. Double on the home run. He scored twice. He's 5 for 11 on the homestand. In comes the pitch. It's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One thing we've learned about Michael Massey, for the most part, he will give you a good at-bat. He's behind in the count and the pitch. Ground ball at the end of the bat to second. They get the force out at second. Back to first, and they get the double play. Very close play at first. So Massey hit it right off the end of the bat. If the Royals challenge to play at first, then they will not. I would challenge the fact that the shortstop was not even near second base when he got the throw from
Stupid tracking.
the second baseman, McKinstry. But they didn't ask me, so we will go to the 9th inning with the score 6-3. Detroit.
Hot dogs, get your quick trip hot dogs! Top wins for all you kids top wins for! Rizzuti! Ice cold home run berry with phantom blue raspberry, Rizzuti!
Babe, it's your day off.
I thought you weren't gonna do the voice.
But we're at Quick Trip. Feels just like being at a Royals game.
True.
Oh, look, peanuts. Peanuts! And sell peanuts! Peanuts! Get your favorite snacks and more all season long at Quick Trip. We're a partner of the Kansas City Royals.
I got Steam
Royals fans, now you can bank like a Royal with the Kansas City Royals Visa debit card and the Royals MasterCard, available exclusively through Commerce Bank. Whether it's game day or every day, carry the crown with you wherever you go and get unique ways to take your Royals pride to the next level with discounts in the Royals team store, game day experiences, and more. Visit commercebank.com/banklikearoyal to learn more and get started. Commerce Bank, challenge accepted.
Join us at Camping World's Red, White, and New Trade event, our biggest trade event of the year, May 14th through the 17th. Trade in your RV and get the highest value guaranteed. Then upgrade for less with new RVs starting as low as $94 a month. Plus, take 25% off select maintenance services. Save up to 40% on camp-ready must-haves. And enter to win a new RV. Don't miss the Red, White, and New Trade event at your local Camping World, May 14th through the 17th. We'll see you there.
It is the ninth inning. It is 6-3 Detroit. And the guys from the Motor City about hit the Royals 9-8. Royals have committed the only error so far in the game. So it's Steven Cruz to face the 3, 4, and 5 hitters in what's left of Detroit's batting order. It has been shuffled so many times tonight. First pitch from Cruz is fouled off. Strike one. On Colt Keith. This will be his third plate appearance. He's 0 for 2. Swing and a miss to the fastball. Caught quickly is 0-2. Tom Keith. Cruz finished up the game last night in Royals' 5-1 victory. Pitched a 1-2-3 ninth inning. And a fastball is swung on and missed, so Colt Keith goes down swinging and 1 out. That brings up Joel Dingler. Joel has walked once, struck out twice. He's 0 for 3. Right-hander's pitch is swung on and missed. Ninth inning. And the 0-1 pitch is on the way. Way outside, backhanded by the catcher Diaz. And 1 ball, 1 strike on the right-hander hitting Dingler. It is a chilly night. The wind is negligible at the moment. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well,
Cruz eyes the target, brings it in. Pitch just off the plate, missed by much in the count. It's now even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out. Tigers batting in the 9th. Royals will have the lower third of the batting order due up in the bottom of the 9th. Way low and outside. Full count. Riley Green on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Next pitch. Hammered into the alley in left center, and that's in the gap and all the way to the warning track. And on his way to second base is Dingler for 1 out double. And now Green, who's
He's been on base 3 times, a walk, a single, a double. He has scored one of the 6 Detroit Tiger runs. Cruz to Green, first pitch strike. Riley Green now has 46 hits. He's driven in 20. Runner at second with 1 out. And way inside. Green had to bend over to allow that pitch to whiz by a belt buckle. Got even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks the runner at second, who has a huge lead, by the way, and there's a strike. They're going to challenge that last pitch. And it is a ball. The count, 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 on, 1 out. 6-3 Detroit, 9th inning. Next pitch. Missed the outside corner. So a hitter's count for a hot hitter, Riley Green.
Well, Nebulo's good for Cruz, consistently 98, 99, 100, but he's thrown 7 strikes, 6 balls.
3-1 pitch. And high, ball 4.
So now 7-7.
So runners first and second. Marcel Perez singled in a run his last time up. He's also scored a run. Officially, he is 1 out of 4 in the game. They're left-handed, and the pitch is a strike on the inside corner. Dingler, the runner out at second base, has been getting a huge secondary lead. And Witt is playing almost directly behind the bag. Wonder if they'll fire down to second instead of swinging a little soft pop-up to Michael Garcia. He's barely in fair territory, makes the catch, so that is not an at-bat that Winslow Perez will be proud of. So runners first and second, now 2 men out. Batter is Torkelson. He's walked and singled. He's 1 out of 3. He scored 1 run. Runners first and second. Torkelson takes a big swipe at the pitch, but comes up empty. The count is 0-1. Fastball way outside, backhanded by Diaz. We got 1 ball, 1 strike. Dingler at second, Green at first, 2 out, top of the 9th. Next one to Torkelson. Swung on and missed. So 1-2. Michael Massey, by the way, second base now the pitch. And a little bit low.
There have been a couple of close pitches in this inning that Elias Diaz might have challenged if the Royals had challenges remaining.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. 6-3 Detroit, 9th inning. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Side retired. Detroit leaves 2 more on base. So to the bottom of the 9th we go. Detroit 6, Royals 3.
Making plans for Memorial Day weekend? Head to the pool, picnic in the park, and make your way to the K. Because nothing kicks off summer in KC like a Royals game. the crack of the bat, the roar of the crowd, the spray from the fountains. Royals and Mariners all weekend, starting with Fireworks Friday, presented by Price Chopper and Oreo. Then the Yankees arrive for an afternoon game on Memorial Day. It's family time. Count is up. Tickets at Royals.com/tickets.
On the mound, in the field, and at bat, the Royals put in the time and effort to achieve success. At the University of Kansas Health System, success looks like thousands of hours in training, first in the region treatments, and the confidence that comes from experience. It's why the Royals trust the health system as their official healthcare provider. Make the right call for your care. Learn more at kansashealthsystem.com/Royals. If you've suffered storm damage to your roofing, siding, or gutters, contact DHI Roofing for a free storm damage inspection. They'll look at the full exterior of your home to make sure you don't have damage that can lead to long-term issues. In Kansas City since 2010 with locations in Wichita, Springfield, St. Louis, and Columbia. If you suffered damage to your home from extreme weather, hail, or high winds, contact DHI Roofing at dhiroofing.com. That's dhiroofing.com.
6-3 Detroit, bottom of the ninth. And the veteran closer, Kenley Jansen, comes in to pitch for Detroit. Kenley, the longtime LA Dodger. Royals will have the lower part of the batting order. Kenley Jansen, in his long and distinguished career, has saved 482 games. 482. So Jansen pitches to Jack Caglione, and his first pitch is a fastball for a strike. He can still run it up there. His fastball is still in the mid-90s. Next pitch is pop foul. Back to the screen comes the catcher, but it's 2 rows back into the ground seats. The count is 0-2 on Caglione. Jack has a double in 3 at-bats. He doubled and scored back in the 4th inning. Starling Marte is going to hit for Diaz next. 0-2 on Caglione. And Kenley Jansen's next pitch is hit a little fisted popper to the third baseman. And Workman was able to make the catch. So Jack was all tangled up with that pitch right in on the knuckles. And the best he could do was hit a little boot to the third baseman for the first out. And now Starling Marte facing Kenley Jansen. I'm sure they have seen quite a bit of one another when they were in the National League. Right-hander against right-hander. First pitch right through there. And strike 1. Nobody on, 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Kenley Jansen to Starling Marte, and he lofts a high pop foul out of play on the first base side, and very quickly it's 0-2. Nobody on, 1 out, 2 strikes to count. And the next one is started to swing, and he foul tipped it, and that is a strikeout. He started to swing and tried to check, but he didn't make contact, barely. Jansen has recorded 2 outs, and up comes Lane Thomas. Thomas 0 for 1. He takes strike 1. Jansen signed a one-year contract with Detroit a week before Christmas last December. One pitch, good swing there by Thomas. He was after a fastball and he fouled it straight back. Jansen has qualified for the postseason in 10 different seasons. Won the World Series with the Dodgers in 2020. Pitches down low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's one of only 3 pitchers to make at least 50 postseason outings this century. Mariano Rivera, Ryan Madsen are the others. Fastball high, the count evens out at 2-2 on Lane Thomas. Lee Jansen has 20 postseason saves this century, trailing only Mariano Rivera. Fastball a little bit inside, so they're going to take a look at that last pitch.
Dingman's trying to end this game on a challenge.
That will not happen. The pitch missed, and the count is full 3-2 on Thomas. Three and two out, bases empty, 6-3 Detroit. Kenley Jansen comes set and comes home. And a swing and a miss and a high fastball to end the game. And the Tigers have avoided a sweep with a 6-3 victory. We'll be right back.
Baseball is back, and now you can trade every game on Kalshi. Los Angeles is trading at 32% to win it all, meaning a $100 trade pays out $305 if they regain the title. On Kalshi, you're trading against other people in a live market. No house, no odds makers. And as the odds move, you can buy in or out anytime throughout the postseason. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code GLOVE to get $10 when you trade $10. Kalshi. Kalshi. Trade on anything.
At Planet Fitness, we know how important it is to take care of both your mind and body. That's why now through May 15th, all new members get free massage amenities all month long, so you can reset, recover, and leave feeling stronger than when you came in. Join the club for just $1 down, $15 a month, and get free massage amenities for the month of May. No commitment. Deal ends May 15th. Planet Fitness. We are all strong on this planet. See club for details.
Becoming a truck driver doesn't have to be complicated. At Schneider, we make it easy to get your commercial driver's license and start your new career. With our CDL apprenticeship training, you'll get paid to become a truck driver in just 5 to 6 weeks and have a Schneider driving job waiting for you when you've completed the program. Plus, during training, Schneider will provide transportation, lodging, and meals at no cost to you. Ready to get your career on the road? Learn more and apply today at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
Banged into deep right center field. It's at the fence.
That's an opposite field bumper for Salvador Perez. A liner into the right field seats his second long ball of the day. And the Royals have won a 10th spot on the board. Royals have bombarded former Cy Young Award winners. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. An insane heater from Lucas Ursay. He blew a baseball by him at 99.
Steps on the back. This game is over.
You're listening to the Kansas City Royals postgame show on the Royals Baseball Network.
6-3 final. Detroit salvaging the final game of the series with the Royals. And it is true, Jake, that baseball is full of unlikely heroes through the years of Major League Baseball. And one emerged tonight. His name was Workman, and he did work with his bat. He hit a 2-run home run as a pinch hitter. He had just rejoined the Tigers because of the injury to Carpenter the other night. And his first swing produced a 2-run home run. That was really the key to the game for Detroit.
How many times in baseball do we say some version of the phrase, well, you couldn't even script that? on a Hollywood style things. And that's the case for Gage Workman, whose middle name, by the way, is Tater, spelled Tater. And he hit a tater that wound up deciding the game with that 2-run homer of Nick Mears. And I think this game day, which featured 12 different pitchers, 6 for each team, wound up also having some missed opportunities for the Royals, specifically that bottom of the first inning, first and second, nobody out. The Royals failed to score and potentially take a lead to give to Noah Cameron, who wound up giving up 3 runs in his 4+ innings. It was a grind for him tonight. There were base runners everywhere for both teams. There were pinch hitters everywhere. There were pitching changes. The fact that the bullpen doors are still on its hinges is a miracle.
It's like a hockey game, guys pouring over the boards and out of the dugout, the clubhouse and everywhere else on the fly. And, yeah, if you ever try to broadcast a hockey game and you got 4 different lines of 3 guys and you got 3 sets of defensemen of 2 apiece, then don't forget the goalies, and they may change too midway through the game. It's kind of reminded me of that. So the Kansas City Scouts lost to the Detroit Red Wings today in the battle in the first game of the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. But good homestand overall, though. The Royals winning 2 from Cleveland, 2 from Detroit, and now they'll try the White Sox on for size and then see the Cardinals next week.
Yeah, it's a 4-3 homestand against 2 teams in your division. And it's an American League Central that remains as compact as any division in baseball. This was part of our discussion with KJ Picola before the game, that if you looked up after 40 games and said that the Royals are 2 games under 500, but a game and a half out of first and holding a wild card spot, you'd feel pretty good. And yet you look at it and it was 8-17 to start, and then 11-4 in the last 15. And you take a look at this series as a microcosm, and even though it does leave a little bit of a sour taste, having lost the finale after winning the first 2, certainly might have felt better to win the last 2 after losing the first, but it still winds up as winning 2 out of 3 from a formidable division foe.
And as you well know, baseball season is just a series of good stretches, bad stretches, average stretches, and so it goes, and you just try to magnify the good times. Let's go listen to Royals manager Matt Quicker.
A little rusty from the layoff, and I don't really know. But just obviously behind too many guys and working from behind against that lineup is challenging, and the pitch count just got up really quickly.
What do you think it led to some of the lack of efficiency, I guess, of some of his outings this year?
I mean, he's always somebody that's pitched to the edges. You know, we know the zone has gotten smaller this year, and there's a lot more hitters that aren't expanding at all, especially off the corners. And then I think when he's gone up, been above the zone to the point where it's not on that top rail of the zone. So just execution more than anything. And then I think sometimes when you don't execute, you try to be a little more perfect, and it gets away from you.
Series finales, movement issues, or any kind of common denominator?
Okay. I wasn't keeping track of that. We didn't win today, so whether that was the first or third game of the series, I don't really care about that.
Michael Garcia with a nice...
He swung the bat exceptionally well today. Used the whole field, good base running. Played a really good game at third as well. You know, took the walk there in his last at bat, so really, really good day at the plate.
Go ahead, Amy.
I think overall, this homestand, being able to come out on the winning side, it's probably the sour taste, but just overall, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, better than not doing that. But like we talked about with Cleveland, we were up 2-0 in the series and tied it, and then up 2 on this one and lose the last one. I mean, so yeah, as you know, I'm not looking at big stretches. I'm trying to figure out how to win today's game. That didn't happen, so it's disappointing.
Matt Mears had a nice run. What was different for him tonight?
Well, I think both of the hits he gave up were sliders. I don't know where they were in the zone. Torkelson hit that ball well to left. He hit his slider the other night as well. And then it looked like a hanging breaking ball to Workman. So without going to look at it, I'm going to guess those were not where he wanted those pitches.
What did you see from tagged in the outfield early in the game? A couple of those plays.
Yeah, I think the first one, it looked like their right fielder reacted the same way or similarly. I don't know if it was tough to see the sun above the stadium or not. The second one, I think Nick called it. I think Keggs called him off, and I think he just got into no man's land there. Thankfully, we were able to get the out. And that other ball was hit well. It was off the wall. I didn't
know if there was any sort of play that we could have made.
I think he read it fine. He went back on it fine and hit off the wall. So I don't think there was anything much he could have done about that.
And then just the challenge with Thomas. Did you okay with that situation?
It was 2-strike pitch, so we generally talk to him about doing it with 2 strikes, but nobody on base, probably not the best time for it, but obviously in the moment, we know those are going to happen at times, and he thought it was a ball.
What's the challenge of facing a big lead like you did then? Before you guys have done both games, we're just coming off this.
Once you get past the second time through the order, that's not all that different from any other game. So the first time through the order is just, you don't have one guy you're focused on, right? You don't know when they're going to go to the next guy. I thought we did a pretty good job of, being ready for Anderson. Before that, those guys threw the ball well. They matched up in spots that were effective for them, and then other times we had the platoon advantage, especially against De Jesus, the 6th inning maybe, and we weren't able to square them up.
Royals manager Matt Quickrero after Detroit's 6-3 victory in the final game of the series over the Royals. So it's on to Chicago, and the Royals and White Sox will contest Game 1 on Tuesday night. Until then, Denny Matthews, good night from Kauffman Stadium. And now Jake has the totals.
All right, Denny, first for the Detroit Tigers tonight. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. The Tigers left 10 on base. They were 2 for 9 with runners in scoring position. They had 1 home run, and it proved to be the game-winning swing. That was a 2-run shot from Gage Workman off Nick Mears in the top of the 6th inning. It was Workman's first career home run. For the Kansas City Royals, 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 6 left on base. The Royals were 3 for 11 with runners in scoring position. The winning pitcher amidst all the pitching tonight winds up as Manuel de Jesus, who was brilliant, 7 up, 7 down in the 5th, 6th, and beginning of the 7th innings, 2 1/3 scoreless for de Jesus, who's now 2-0 this season. Nick Mears takes the loss. He's 2-2, and Kenley Jansen earns the save, his 7th of the season and the 483rd of his Hall of Fame career. This ballgame took 2 hours and 58 minutes, and the attendance 17,295. With the loss, the Royals fall to 19-22. With the win, the Tigers snap a 5-game slide. They improve to 19-22. Tonight's game was presented by DHI Roofing. If you've suffered damage to your home from extreme weather, hail, or high winds, contact DHI Roofing at dhiroofing.com. Again, the final score tonight, it's the Detroit Tigers 6 and the Kansas City Royals 3. Stay tuned. Our post-game coverage continues right after this on the Royals Baseball Network.
From the farthest corners of the galaxy to the 4 corners of the diamond, the pursuit never stops. The creed never wavers. Don't leave your fate up to chance. On Saturday, May 23rd, Star Wars returns to decay. When the Royals take on the Mariners, you can take home a Grogu bobblehead with your game ticket, plus a royalty t-shirt giveaway to the first 10,000 fans. This is the way. Visit Royals.com/Star Wars.
Join us at Camping World's Red, White, and New Trade Event, our biggest trade event of the year, May 14th through the 17th. Trade in your RV and get the highest value guaranteed. Then upgrade for less with new RVs starting as low as $94 a month. Plus, take 25% off select maintenance services. Save up to 40% on camp-ready must-haves. And enter to win a new RV. Don't miss the Red, White, and New Trade Event at your local Camping World, May 14th through the 17th. We'll see you there. If you've suffered storm damage to your roofing, siding, or gutters, contact DHI Roofing for a free storm damage inspection. They'll look at the full exterior of your home to make sure you don't have damage that can lead to long-term issues. In Kansas City since 2010 with locations in Wichita, Springfield, St. Louis, and Columbia. If you suffered damage to your home from extreme weather, hail, or high winds, contact DHI Roofing at dhiroofing.com. That's dhiroofing.com.
Where'd you get that grin? Right above your chin. You know the place. Puts a smile on your face, and he's the one. Frozen custard fun. Made fresh every hour. It's your happy power. Top your day. With a smile and
Did you know my frozen custard is made fresh every hour? Or that our toppings are baked daily right in our stores? It's how we top your day with a smile at Andy's.
Enjoy 50% off Royals TV for a limited time only. Subscribe to Royals TV for only $44.99 for a season pass. Discount is available now. Just today. It ends tonight at midnight, May the 10th. Subscribe now at Royals.tv. The Royals fall in the finale of the series, 6-3 to the Tigers. We're back in a moment on the Royals Baseball Network.
To hydrate or caffeinate? Why not both? New Sonic Refreshers blend real fruit with a splash of energizing green tea. Try it sparkling or still in 3 mouth-watering flavors: berry citrus, mango peach, or strawberry passion fruit. You've earned it. Seriously. Carried all your groceries in one trip? Turned your clothing pile back into a treadmill? Parallel parked on the first try? Sip to that. All new Sonic Refreshers. Live free, eat Sonic.
It's a big
Community
lot of switching
America is
over.
invested in KC and every Royals fan. In baseball terms, that means they're the ketchup to your hot dog, the cheese to your nachos, the stretch to your 7th inning. Or, simply put, they're a partner in reaching your financial goals. Because when it comes to your money, they'll help you call all the right plays. Oops, another baseball term. It's kind of my thing. Member-owned, open to all, Community America Credit Union, invested in you.
For 4 generations, the Our Farm Distilling family has worked the land and grown grains that now produce quality spirits. Our Farm Distilling whiskey that is not sourced, but grown with decades of American tradition on their family farm. They own each step of the process. They plant it, harvest it, and distill it. Handcrafted at every step. A taste of experience from field to finish. Escape to Our Farm Distillery for a full crafted cocktail menu and tour. Check out all their summer events at ourfarmdistilling.com.
Attention journeyman electricians, join the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Skilled electricians are worth more now than ever, so get what you and your family are worth with unmatched $0 out-of-pocket healthcare premiums for you and your entire family. That's peace of mind for your loved ones without financial stress. Imagine not having to deduct healthcare costs from your paycheck. Don't wait. Call or go online to join the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers today to get what you and your family deserve.
Here at Kauffman Stadium, the Detroit Tigers won at 6-3 over the Royals. We check scores of other games on this Sunday. The White Sox beat Seattle. That'll be the Royals' next opponent, the White Sox. They beat Seattle 2-1 today on the south side of Chicago. Cleveland loses again, second day in a row. Minnesota beats Cleveland. 5-4 was the final, so the Cleveland Guardians are in first place with a 500 record. The White Sox and Royals are tied for second. 1 game back. Tigers are 2 back. Goods 2.5. It is very tight. A long, long way to go in this 2026 season. We'll be back in a moment with the Royals Baseball Network.
It's a beautiful day here at Kauffman Stadium, wouldn't you say, Carl? Perfect for baseball, Bob. We are looking at skies as blue as a home run berry for Sony with Phantom Blue Raspberry. And an all-around energy as exciting as getting lunch at Quick Trip. Stopped at Quick Trip today, Bob? Sure did, Carl. Got a Frizzoni and a hot dog. Tastes like a home run, Carl. Sounds like a home run, Bob. Leave the metaphors to me, Carl.
Will do, Bob. For the Royals starting lineup,
Get your favorite snacks all season long at Quick Trip, proud partner of the Kansas City Royals.
For over 55 years, Stayco Electric Construction Company has powered commercial, industrial, and healthcare facilities across the Kansas City region. For complex electrical systems, critical power distribution, to dependable service and maintenance, Stayco is built on safety, quality, and reliability. If you're looking for a trusted electrical contractor for your next project, visit StaycoElectric.com. Stayco Electric Construction Company, official electrical contractor of the Kansas City Royals.
Need batteries? From lithium to lead acid, custom packs to UPS systems, wholesale batteries locally and nationwide with fast shipping across America. America's battery expert since 1977. Wholesale batteries, any battery, anytime, delivered anywhere at wholesalebatteries.net. When America needs power, Wholesale Batteries delivers. Nationwide shipping, premium brand.
All will be 6:40 starts for the south side of Chicago, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then the Royals spend this next weekend in St. Louis. We hope you'll join us throughout this trip. So 6:40 Tuesday night with Stephen Kolek on the mound for the Royals and Eric Fetty going for the White Sox will be in the air at 6 o'clock with the Bob Allen Ford pregame show. And for those of you listening on our flagship station in Kansas City, 96.5 The Fan, stay tuned for Burns' postgame show with Josh Vernier. It's also available on the Odyssey app. The final score tonight, Tigers 6, Royals 3. For Denny Matthews, Jake Eisenberg, and our producer-engineer Eric Guthrie, Steve Stewart saying goodnight from Kauffman Stadium.
Kansas City Royals baseball has been brought to you by Stayco Electric Construction Company, the official electric contractor of the Kansas City Royals. Wholesale batteries, any battery, anytime, delivered anywhere at wholesalebatteries.net. Bob Allen Ford, make your perfect play at boballenford.com. Hawthorne Bank, start connecting to what's possible. Hawthorne Bank, member FDIC. Also by IBEW Local 124, providing the best opportunities in the electrical field of construction for over a century. The law offices of Mark Ferguson, Schneider Trucking, American Topsoil, soil delivered, soil installed. And by Our Farm Distilling. From field to finish, they own the process at ourfarmdistilling.com. You've been listening to Kansas City Royals baseball on the Royals Radio Network.
This broadcast was presented by Bet365, where winning is everything. Download the Bet365 app and lock in your picks before the game begins. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Available in select states only.
Welcome to the Guaranteed Foods postgame show with Josh Vernier.
Another incredible grab from Bobby Witt Jr. He defies gravity.
Guaranteed Foods has been helping thousands of Midwestern families save time, stretch dollars, and eat healthier since 1958. And you can too. Call 913-888-5000 or start eating right at GuaranteedFoods.com.
Vinny Pasquantino clears the bricks and scores the first 2 runs of the game with one swing.
This is your home for Royals baseball. 96.5, The Fan. Here's Josh Vernier.
All right, good evening. Royals lose the finale to Detroit, 6-3, the final score. And, well, honestly, I wish you were already waiting on hold. I wish I could just turn this show over to you, but this wasn't that type of night. This wasn't like Friday and Saturday anyway.
Radio back.
More than 1 out of every 4 job cuts in April. It's the second straight month that AI has cited as the leading factor in the downsizing of jobs. Challenger and 21,000 job cuts. That's 20.
Glass.
I gotta do a video on tab on 90.
It's okay, Cash.
See this, I'm so sorry. I gotta do another video. I gotta go make some stuff.
Fine, it's dark.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, I appreciate it.
He's down. He's going.
You're always good. About 45 days. That's it. You know what's staying. We'll see you next time. Take care. Good fights. Good nights. And your day. Shout out to today. And I will see you legends. Oh, next one. Take care. Stay safe. And Stocky. These randos. Much love. I'll see you again tomorrow. Next.
We didn't come back. Check it out. I smoked it. They don't smoke that good though. Now maybe it's too wet.
Oh yeah, maybe. Especially in Apple.
Was it smoking before?
Yeah.
Well, he still smokes, but don't burn it. Yeah, settle down. Settle down. Why?
Oh.
After I got in the shower, he was still in bed. I was like, yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I had somebody, yeah, I went flew in Bass Pro.
No nonsense.
Yeah, it's a free try.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, free try. That's pretty Yeah, I do. I only have the one other little good set. Self-benefit stuff. People that run on a little stove. Damn it, gas. Hell yeah, we're ready. Yeah, I don't know, it's not mine either. I'm there to try to do that self-sufficient stuff. If I want. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
like potatoes.
we got a cook grate on the fire pit. I saw it. You cook on that. Because the stuff you're buying is like when you're really in the woods. We're gonna spend the night down at Lake Remembrance, but at the fishing spot.
Really? I don't think fish are
It is
like
kinda
2 or 3 in the morning.
There's not.
Well, I swear they're I see them jump,
I've caught bass.
but I haven't talked about it.
Alright.
But Chicago does not.
That's what my dad said. He saw it on the show. My mom saw it. She knows I'm sick. I don't have a fucking bunch of kids to spend my life with, so I do what I want to do. Yeah, I mean, I haven't had nobody make happy with me for quite some time, so it's just been what I've been doing. Yeah, it's something. I probably could have called something.
Well, now it's too late, so there's no point in
All right, got a
telling
cook
you.
set. It says a cook set. But I was like, fast
You'll make do with this for a day or two. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I can't sleep at it.
I gotta find out.
How you doing for me? Yeah.
Living out of boxes, and I live in boxes with my clothes.
Get down, Cash. When I get some money, I go to the States.
You get pricey.
So I need to get some cash for the world. I almost got an ant. Well, I'm going back west. I told my dad, I brought some money from the. Oh, I'll get from this one. I'm full up. If it's rain, I'm still going. You can bring them. It's my first full jet, dude. I drove a chopper. I know I just say it. I know I just say it.
No, I don't save money. I just like spend it all over, so I just have to put guys to spend.
I mean, I'll be like,
some potatoes and some steak and then make shish kebabs.
That's how we can survive. Yeah, I got cheerleaders, hot dogs. I mean, that's so. I do. I spend all my money on this. So it's out food, waves, stuff guys are very interesting. What coffee? Last night was roundabout. Yes. So those are serious.
Like, yes, please. Pick it up.
Well, like, you know, and I don't try. Only time you
Why would you say
I mean, it's like, we're gonna do it, you know, and sauce, so we need to be mixed about that too.
I'm just using like the dish
and don't canvas fight another time. Well, I know what you're saying about this.
I get it.
I won't go. I mean, to work stuff. Why do that? They got the good stuff. That's where you cut the bag of it, all this stuff. Like, down with the plastic, stuff. So they got like a $10 box up that pro. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm trying to get by that. I'm getting the $55. Like I got bread. Already I'm like a little bit. My table was cheap to stay. My saving bag was $6. Then I got a bed. Go in there and just sit for a second. I got $50. We don't fuck around when you do things. I said I do it. It's a lot of my son for work. I don't think that's sure. What the fuck? Stop and look at the house. But I need finish. This is a stealth spot. You know, that's not, I like
there's something, I mean, I thought shit off of marketplace and stuff. Help people that, they get some place and whatnot, it's brand new to me.
I barely bumped that too back to 70.
Well, Bob, you're in your nice beautiful $70 liquor bag. I'll have to thank you.
We got
which is part of the thing to do yourself.
Your parents are very involved.
That's what it was on Thursday. And we didn't see everything ready to go. I set it up. And the kids started playing. Right.
It's, yeah, I know.
But yeah, we'll get there. What our spirit?
Definitely seems like we're gonna get 120 to
Yeah, they just don't like that.
Never seems to be the first feature. Everything is break down. Good to sit down here.
That's the other thing. Fuck you, that's not happening. You're control. Well, I'm back. I got the truck now. It's blocking with this person.
But it's time.
I don't know what it's like to have parents.
Yeah,
And I had parents for a long time. Even when I did, they weren't involved.
Oh, I would just start those
bags out of the way. Yeah, I think it's safe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They've been there for a while, so. Yeah, I'll miss them one day, I don't know.
It's funny that it's off.
Staying still. It's a little cold, of course. Fire. It's my stuff. It's a stuff. But